YouTube. We're gonna start this morning off with my, I'm in my hotel. As you can see, I am in Jackson, Tennessee. As I told you before, I plan on coming and vlogging about this trip to campus. And I am day one today. And today, I think the only thing I'm doing today is we're gonna go to a, I wanna say leadership type something, some type of class I'm doing this morning for 2 hours. And then after that, it is time to take my cap and gown pictures today, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I'll be taking you along and vlogging as much as I possibly can. There's some things I probably won't be able to show you, but this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Gold Digger shirt today. So basically, I have 2 bachelor's degrees, a master's degree, and this doctorate degree is going to be my last one that I'm going to get. So this is what I'm wearing. And so anyway, I just wanted to just come by first and say good morning. Excited about this visit here on campus this time. I have about 288 days until graduation. So like I said, we're taking our cap and gown pictures today just because of the fact that once we get to this point, the only thing I have left to do is my project and some clinical hours, and then I will be ready to graduate in May of next year, May of 2020. So anyway, I will check back in with you a little later, but I just wanted to kind of say good morning. Let's get this day started. All right, so I am now leaving my hotel. And I am headed to the car, and we're gonna go to campus.
Okay, that'd be way better.
Yeah, you're probably right with that.
All right, so I basically just did my cap and gown picture, so now it's time to go and do order my regalia for graduation. So I'm excited about that. I'll come back and tell you a little later about what happened in class today, but it was great. I don't come back to campus after this time until April, so that's exciting. But it's gonna be a pretty easy day today. Again, cap and gown pictures, check. We're done. And I'm about to go order my cap and gowns. Talk to you later.
Not trying. They want to put on a thing. If somebody were to see that out, then Texas A&M, everybody graduating Texas A&M gets a ring. So everybody graduating union doesn't get a ring, but they want to try to build their tradition. So if you're in Sioux Falls.
So right now I'm in the break room for the anesthesia students and the executive leadership students. As you can see here, I'll turn it around so you can see. That's the nurse anesthesia track. The NP track. And this is just the break room, as you can see. I'm about to head to lunch with my fellow DNP the students, and so I will check back later. All right, so I am just finishing taking cap and gown pictures. I finished advisement already, and now I'm headed to the library to do some work. If I go back to my hotel room, I already know that I'm not going to get any work done. So I basically want to come here and just get some schoolwork done. I'm going to sit out here for a minute and give y'all an update. See how beautiful this campus is. This is the library right here. But I want to give y'all an update, basically. So I had advisement, and with advisement, they basically, she basically just told us what to expect the rest of the program. So for me specifically, I'm gonna sit out here at this table, right here. It's noisy, but anyway, so sitting out here, you can see out here there's empty. Campus is pretty empty besides us today. Just not a lot going on. Get my bag down. But basically what is left for this semester, for the semester I'm almost finished. I have a reflection paper that I'm about to go in there and do. I have clinical hours. I have 45 clinical hours left that I need to get done for the semester. They gave us an extension of 1 week to get our hours done because a lot of the students complain that our preceptors are on vacation, so it's very hard to get some of these hours done when we don't have anybody to precept us. So basically they gave us extension of a week, which is great because I have 45 hours left of my 180 hours to get done. And then what else? I got to do a reflection paper, 2 reflection papers, and then I'm doing summer session. And then for fall, the only thing I have to do is 240 clinical hours, and then I have to do gather my data for my project. And so that is it for the entire semester. And then spring, again, 240 hours, and then present my data on a poster board presentation or a PowerPoint presentation to faculty, or do a presentation at a like Sigma Theta Tau type event or something like that. So that's pretty much all I have left to do with this program, and then I am completely done, and my name will change, or my title will change to doctor. So I am excited about that component. It is almost 3 years in the making. It's 2 years at this point in the making. Tomorrow I'll be considered a 3rd-year doctoral student, so I'm glad to be able to change my, not title, but just basically simply say 3rd-year doctoral student at this point. So I'm only a 2nd year right now, finishing my 2nd year of my doctoral studies. It's starting my 3rd year tomorrow. So this is very exciting. But anyway, let's go ahead and go on in here because it's very hot out here. So let's go ahead and go in. I have on my Gold Digger shirt, as you see, like I told you before earlier. The faculty actually love this shirt, so I was wearing it to class today, and the faculty thought it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, we love your shirt, where'd you get it made? So anyway, that's kind of what's going on for the moment. And we're about to head into the library. All right, so this is the lab, or a computer lab that I like to come to. This is the computer lab that I like to come to. See, it's empty today, but I kind of like it like this. It's quiet in here. So now I like to just basically sit down and get some work done. So I'm about to log in and we're gonna get some work done while I'm here. As you see, I'm beginning to log on. All right, so I am back in my hotel, and I wanted to come back and give you basically a recap of the day without going through the whole day. So I'm by the window, so it's bright. I was trying to use this natural sunlight here. Well, I guess that doesn't really help much. It kind of washes me out. All right, so let's sit on the bed. So basically, the day went like this. So I went for class at 8:30, and this morning I really didn't know what the class was about or what we were doing, but basically it was about public speaking and how to be an effective public speaker. So how to communicate well, how to present your, do your presentations, how to stand, how to speak, what your visual aid should look like, what is too much, what is not enough. And I found it very informative. The only thing is I wish we had had this class or session probably at the beginning of our program versus at the very end of our program, because of the fact that we could have used a lot of those tips, skills, early on, and could have been better presenters from the beginning instead of getting at the tail end. But nonetheless, it is how programs work. Sometimes programs do not work the way you think they should, and you end up basically, the word like I just used, that's considered a filler, and so therefore they say not to do that. So that's something I have to work on, is not using the in my even in my videos. I do that a lot. So they were just saying basically that having a purposeful silence is better than using fillers such as and things like that. So I have a lot to work on in terms of my presentations. So I found it to be a great 2-hour session on just different skills and tips we could use to better our presentation or public speaking skills. After that, we had cap and gown, which I told you about. I shot some footage of that. And I took my picture with my, well, we didn't have cap and gown. I take that back. It was just the gown, the regalia regarding our gown, cords, and hood. So we did that, and then we went to the representative that sells the actual product, not products, but you know, cap and gown, all the regalia that we need. And basically all he did was tell us what website to go to order our stuff and what we needed to get. So that's all we did with him. And then after that, I went, we had a mandatory lunch. And that mandatory lunch, which I didn't really show you the lunch part, but I did tell you that we were gonna have it. So basically mandatory lunch is where all the students get together and eat together with the faculty, and it's just basically a time of fellowship is what they call it. It was free, which for me, you know, free 99 is what I like. So that was great. And then after that, we had advisement. So advisement is basically where, I'm sure you know what advisement is, basically where you go and talk to your advisor. And for us, it's group advisement. So like everybody who's on the same track as I am, so leadership track, we all sat together and we talked about our projects with the actual advisor. So she asked, you know, everybody questions about what questions you have, what do you need to do, what can I do to help you in that process. And that was pretty much it. And so I just wanted to make sure that I was on track with mine. And so like I told you earlier, it was simply just to, you know, find out what exactly I needed to do. And as I stated, which I'm excited about, all I have left is basically to do 240 clinical hours in the fall and basically do my data for my major project. And then in the spring, do another 240 hours. And again, basically compile that data and present it on a poster board and be ready to present at a presentation of some sort. So I'm thinking about doing a Sigma Theta Tau event. And anybody in nursing, you know what Sigma Theta Tau is. It's an honor society for nursing. So I'm going to do a presentation at a school of nursing Sigma Theta Tau event, and then I'm going to also present for my actual program here at Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. So that is basically the recap of the day. I did go to the library. As you see me go in, I went to the library and I worked on a little bit of homework. I want to be able to get my work done so that when I go home tomorrow and spend time with my kids, I don't have to worry about trying to take time away from them. My boys did start school today, so you know they're going to be very excited to tell me what happened tomorrow, about what school, what friends, and all this other stuff that happens when you first start school. So anyway, that's basically why I'm trying to get things done today, why I'm not distracted. So I spent time at the library, and then I'm back in my hotel room, as you see right now. So I am going to basically now, it's only, what time is it? 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got into class early, everything's done, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm gonna basically just, you know, wash my face, get this makeup off, and relax until tomorrow. Tomorrow, basically, we wrap up our class. So that wraps up for today. Basically for tomorrow, sorry, my camera died, so that's the reason why I have to stand here by this charger so my phone can charge while I'm doing this last bit of this part of the video. The TV may be a distraction, so let me go. And there's a glare this way. Anyway, this will be real quick for today. So basically, I just need to go take this makeup off and relax. I do have homework I need to get done. I'm going to do a reflection tonight and get that done and upload it so I can actually submit that tonight. And then I may do a webinar to help with my clinical hours. For tomorrow, we are doing a wrap up for our class. So the class that I'm in, my teaching strategies class right now, we are doing a wrap up for that. Basically, we're going to present our presentations. I did my presentation on Tuesday. And if you follow me on IG, you know that basically I did a presentation. It was great and it was well received. And we're going to, I may be working with the School of Nursing in the future regarding developing something that will actually incorporate my presentation. So that went well, but basically the same presentation I did, I'm going to do again tomorrow, or at least discuss it with my class or my peers. And we are going to basically see, you know, I'm going to sit and listen to 30 something other students. I think 39, it's 40 something of us total. So I'm going to listen to everybody else's presentations, and then after that, that is a wrap for the week, and I get to head home back to another part of Tennessee where I live, close to Nashville. I live close to Nashville, so I'll be headed back to Nashville or towards Nashville, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to check out for tonight, and I will see you all in the morning. Have a good day. All right, it is about 9:16 in the morning. I am on campus. I have presentations today. I meant to get up this morning and talk earlier, but I overslept. And so I have a presentation today, and I'm here in the nursing building, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So I'm pretty excited about today. Today's my last day to be on campus this week, and I will get to go home today, so we will see. So we were all in about class for about 50 minutes. They really could have did this yesterday, but either way, 50 minutes, class is over. I don't come back until April. I am now officially a third year doctoral student, and so we're almost done. It's been a great day and a half of classes and fellowshipping and things like that. I am looking forward to the next 2 semesters to be done with this program and my title change. So anyway, I'm looking like this because I am tired. No makeup today. I thought we were doing presentations, but we are not. So we're done. I'm headed back home to Nashville to see my kids once they get out of school today. I'm sure they're excited to tell me how their day has went, or their 2 days have went. And that's pretty much it. So I thank you all so much for watching this very, I want to say short vlog of my trip to campus, but it was very eventful. Cap and gown pictures, you know, well, not cap and gown, but just the gown pictures. I'm about to order some. I guess in the fall I'll be ordering my regalia. I just found out that for the doctoral it costs like $700+ and it's a la carte, so you have to spend all this money on the regalia, but you know, it's part of the process, and so I'm pretty excited to be ordering that here soon. I'm gonna have to work a few shifts at the hospital in order to pay for this because it's gonna cost me a lot of money. So, but I'm excited. It's part of the process. So anyway, you hear the bells behind me, the chimes behind me from the clock. I'm just excited to be calling this the end for this semester. I just got a few more assignments to do to finish up this actual summer session. But outside of that, we're done. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you all for those who continue to support me in terms of my doctoral journey, my nurse videos, any other videos. I really appreciate it. This is a process for sure, but I definitely want people to know that, you know, it can be done. It's a testimony, and I'm happy to share my life with you all in terms of my successes, my failures, because at the end, this all just makes me stronger and better and at the end. So anyway, until the next time, you all, thank you.